All right, everybody. Hello. As always, welcome back to Ultra Keller Real Estate. Thank you for all support, all subscribers. Greatly appreciate it. So, somebody asked me about a video as far as how do you find tenants? So, I've been doing this for 12 years, and so some of the main ways I found tenants. All right, so I'm a Section 8 landlord, and so not that I only just have Section 8 tenants, but the vast majority of my tenants over these past 12 years have been Section 8. So number one way for me to find tenants is gosection8.com. I've been using gosection8.com for at least, I don't know, probably 7 to 8 different years. And so the thing about gosection8.com, it is free. It's free and you can use it, but of course, it's like anything else. If you pay for it, you'll get way more out the site. So if I remember correctly, I haven't had to use it in maybe like a year or so, but if I remember correctly, when you pay for it, it's like, I think like $45 for like access for like 3 months. And so the biggest thing when you pay for it, it allows you to you post everything about your listing. So what's, all the details, the pictures, etc. Then also it allows you to search for tenants, and it allows you to see their phone number, their email address. It allows you to see how big their voucher is for. So if you guys don't know, voucher means how many bedrooms Section 8 is willing to pay for them. So there's some people who have 2-bedroom vouchers, some people have 3-bedroom vouchers, and some people have 4-bedroom vouchers, etc. It all depends on how big their family is. So typically the way the HAC. So the HAC stands for the Housing Authority of Cook County. So the way they typically do it, 2 heartbeats per bedroom. So that means that typically a lady with 2 kids, maybe she'll have a 1-bedroom voucher, sometimes 2. Somebody with 3 kids, maybe they'll have a 2-bedroom voucher, sometimes 3, etc. So it allows you to see all the information if you pay for it. So me specifically, I actually call people. So I actually look at the list on gosection8.com. I see where the people are looking for units, and if it's in my area, I see their phone number. I just start calling people. I say, hey, my name is Kellen McFarland. I'm a landlord. I have a building at so-and-so and so-and-so. Do you want to come take a look? And I make sure to ask them how many bedrooms their voucher is good for over the phone, because sometimes people will put what they're looking for. So they'll put, oh, I'm looking for a 2-bedroom, I'm looking for a 3-bedroom apartment, but their voucher is not good for that many bedrooms. So you as a potential landlord have to make a decision whether or not you want to accept somebody who has a voucher for a number of bedrooms lower than what you're offering. So if you have a 3-bedroom and somebody, hey, I have a 2-bedroom voucher, would I mind renting your unit? You gotta say, hey, maybe I'll come back to you, but right now, that's just way less money that I'm looking to get for that unit. All right, so another way, Craigslist. So I've used Craigslist before. I have gotten a tenant from Craigslist, and actually it worked out pretty well. She stayed there for a couple years, I think. And so Craigslist, to my knowledge, last time I heard, it was still actually the biggest listing of real estate available outside the MLS. MLS means the multi-listing service. So Craigslist, same thing. You'll see people all the time who are looking for units. And so I've used it before. You look at people who are looking for different units or a house anywhere, and then you contact people probably the same way that you do for gosection8.com. Of course, another option is just getting a listing agent who's going to take tenants to your building, and they're going to show them your open unit or your open house. So only thing about this option is that this option, 9 times out of 10, unless that listing agent is a really good friend of you or a friend of yours, you're going to have to pay them money for having them get you a tenant for your property. So sometimes that amount of money could be the security deposit, it could be the first month's rent, it could be the first month's rent plus another half. It all depends on what that listing agent and you agree to, and sometimes what their company requires them to charge people for getting them a tenant. So that option, it is good, especially for people who are looking to deal with tenants who are not Section 8. It typically is pretty good to use that option, to use a listing agent to help you get a tenant. And especially for me personally, I don't have a regular job. So because of that, I have the time to call and this, that, and the fourth and try to get a tenant that way. Not everybody has that option. So listing agent, good for that. All right, now last option, it's kind of similar to Section 8, is using the Catholic Charities. So I've had tenants in the past who are Catholic Charities. So Catholic Charities is a service, as many people know, and they have a division that pays for people's housing. And they pay on the first of the month, just like Section 8, direct deposit directly to the landlord. Only difference with Section 8 is that Catholic Charities pays the entire amount of their rent, and it goes directly to you. So Section 8, as you guys know, sometimes you will have tenants who pay or get all their rent paid for, but typically most Section 8 tenants, they pay a portion of their rent, and they typically pay it to the landlord, to you, or if you're big time and you have a property manager, they pay it to them. But Catholic Charities, they pay all the tenants' rent directly to you. And then, if I remember correctly, the tenant then pays a portion of their income back to Catholic Charities, because it's a program designed to help people get on their feet. So those are the main options that I use, like, when I'm looking for tenants. I would definitely say that I lean heavy on GoSection8.com. Like, that's been the best thing for me to find tenants who are Section 8 who are looking to move. And as I mentioned earlier, make sure you pay for the service. That's the big difference. If you pay for that service, your experience will be 10 times greater. Trust me. All right. So, got more videos coming up. As always, thank you for subscribing. So if you're watching on YouTube, you can follow me on Instagram at UltraKellen. And if you're watching on Instagram, you can follow me at YouTube at UltraKellen Real Estate. All right, guys, till next time.